Hey, this is artBEEF, and today we're going to make a piece of art out of paint and other various items that I can get my hands on. So first of all, we're going to make like a cowboy riding off into the sunset, but it's going to be great. So first of all, we're going to use this colour paint, which is yellow ochre or ochre, or I don't know how that's supposed to be pronounced, but yeah, it's got a seal on there. So we're going to need to take a pin from my trusty jar of pins. Okay, so there's only one way to go with these sort of paints, and that's just to dollop it on there like that. And like, you know, you don't need to have expensive things like paintbrushes and stuff. You can just use your hands to just rub that in. It's not necessary. Paintbrushes are a needless expense when it comes to art. You know, just get messy, get dirty, get painty, and you want to get this like pretty far up the page too, because, like, you know, the desert goes quite a long way. It's not just directly in front of you. You know, like children when they make art, they would have the desert down here, and you have the sky up here, and nothing in between. But, you know, in reality, in adult terms, that's not true. So, yeah, you just do this for quite a while, until you have the page fully covered in paint, pretty much. I'm not going to go all out on this and cover the whole page in paint, because, you know, we're going for quite a sexy version right here. But yeah, get my hands all dirty like a motherfucker. So now my advice at this stage, if you're following along at home, which I don't think you should be, would be to let this dry, because there's nothing worse than an undried page. Okay, so now that that's dry, we're now going to do the sky. Oh yeah, so we're going to get some, I've already used the pin to break these paints, so we're going to get some orange on there, looking nice and sexy, and then we're going to get some yellow on there, some nice yellow colour. Because obviously, you know, we're going to have to do the sun and the cowboy. And one other special thing, as the last possible thing that we need to do on here. So once again, I'm going to use the fingers to do the sky sort of scene. You know, once again, you know, paintbrushes are not necessary for anything. Like, ever. You never need paintbrushes, unless you're doing like fine detail. Then you need paintbrushes. You know, that's, you know, it's a given. Then it's a given. You have to use paintbrushes for that. Right. So I'm just trying like sort of blend it in, kind of. But not too neat. Not too neat. Because that's all part of the process. All part of this beautiful process. So that's the sky. Blended in lovely to the desert scene. I mean, I've got paintbrushes there, but, you know, they're not necessary. So there we have our sky and our floor. Well, the first part of it anyway. Now we have to make the horse, but only once this is dried. So I didn't want to bore any of you with my drawing of the horse and the man riding the horse, so I just cut away. But you'll have to trust me when I tell you that I did this with my fingers and not with any paintbrushes. You have my guarantee on that. So yeah, you've noticed that I've left out the shirt. That's because we're going to use actual fabric for the shirt. I need to glue it on, so I will now glue it on. So yeah, we've now given him a little shirt, as you can see, made out of real fabric that I cut out. I've got to put a hand in there, and I've got to put the boots on, and I've also got to get the horse some shoes. And then, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, there's a sunset, but there's no sun. I will address that shortly. So, I need to go and get something. I'll be right back. So yeah, just been up to where my sister used to live, and stole one of her DVDs here, this Orange County. So what we're going to do, we're going to snap this in half. So 1 second. Can't do this whilst I'm holding the camera, so actually fuck it, I am going to do it. 1 sec. Come here, Orange County. You're getting a beat down now. Where to put it? Ooh, we have a vice. I didn't know we had one of these. Sweet. Clamp it down. Hopefully it'll work. Yeah, clamp you, Orange County, in this here vice. Ah. I'm going to take my trusty Hercules USA Hickory axe. Right. It didn't work. Hang on. No. Orange County's like the toughest DVD ever. That said, I think I may have found myself a cooler way of doing this. Got myself some garden shears. Right. Bastard Orange County. I think we've cut into it. Hang on. Yeah! My sister's gonna probably kill me, but there's the sun, Orange County. As you can see, I've added a cactus made out of green paper clips, which is pretty cool. I've added some boots on, I've added an eye for the horse, and that's pretty much it for this time. Pretty happy with that. As I say, she's not going to be very pleased with what I've done to her Orange County disc, but the day I snapped a Orange County disc into a, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, into 7 pieces, was the happiest day of my life. Anyway, this is the first of many creations that will go into this pad of paper, and then, you know, at the end, I'm going to sell them all. I'm going to sell the whole book in one go on eBay. No fixed reserve, so you might get this for a very cheap price. That's all for now, and I will see you next time.